Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn the beautiful poem All the World's Stage. This poem written by William Shakespeare. William Shakespeare, who was born 1564 and died 1660. He became a famous figure in the history of English literature, especially English drama. He wrote 37 plays which are divided tragedies, comedies, tragicomedies and historical plays. As well as he wrote 154 sonnets. His works mainly about the philosophy of life. So he remains prolific writer during the period of Elizabethan. Now see, the poem All the World is a Stage is selected from Shakespeare's wonderful play, which is tragicomedy named As You Like It. Actually, it is not poem, but it is a monologue which is uttered by one of the character in this play. Let us see the poem line to line. First, I read the lines and then explain one by one. All the world's stage, and all the men and women merely players. They have their exits and their entrances, and one man in his time plays many parts. In those lines, the poet wants to say the philosophy of life and journey of man's, how man enters in the world. The world is compared with the stage, and we human beings are compared with the player, and our life is just like a drama, and in this drama we play the various role. You know that we everyone, someone play the role of mother, someone play the role of father, uncle, auntie, teacher, and so many roles we play in our whole life. So in the same way, just actor and actress play the role in particular movie, particular drama. In the same way, we play the role on the stage of our life. Here the poet compares human life with drama, and how we enter this drama, and how many roles play in the whole life. At the end of the life, we take the exits. Everyone has to go from this world. And so what Shakespeare shows with using some of the poetic devices like metaphor, he says world is the stage. World is compared with stage, and we men and women are compared with players, and life compared with drama. Now here is the indirect comparison, which is the example of metaphor figure of speech. The next line from the poem I read, his acts being 7 ages. At first, the infant mewing and puking in the nurse's arm. Now here, I choose two lines only because the poet says that God has assigned us 7 roles in our life. So what is the first role of our life is, the first role is that infant. When we enter in the world, we are infant. It is the first stage of human being. The first stage, infant, when we are, means infant is helpless and who depends on the mother's arm. So the poet says here, mewing and puking. What infants do? Infants do crying and puking, means vomiting the milk in the nurse arm. Mewing and puking is a fine example of assonance because it is here the repetition of identical vowel E. The next line, then the whining schoolboy with his satchel and shining morning face creeping like snail, unwillingly to school. Now second stage of the human being. After infant, we move towards the second stage, that is the schoolboy. You know that the schoolboy who is not ready to go to school. You know that when we go to school, our school bag is on our back. So poet says that schoolboy with his satchel. Satchel means school bag. In the next line, and shining morning face, creeping like a snail. How the schoolboy moved towards the class. He moves toward the class just like creeping snail. Because he doesn't want to go to school. He unwillingly goes to school. So the poet here used the poetic device simile. Schoolboy is compared with creeping snail. So he used the line creeping like a snail. The word like shows that simile figure of speech. That is the direct comparison. The next line, and then the lover sang like Fernance with a awful ballad made to his mistress I wore. In this stage, poet says that after the schoolboy, in his young age, he became a lover. Here the poet brings before us that lover who sings awful ballad for his beloved. Now it is the role of youth. You know that youth who is the symbol of full of energy and might. Now this stage is just like a Fernance. The poet compare lover sighing like a Fernance. Here once again the poet used the poetic device simile. Simile figure of speech. Once again direct comparison. In this way the poet explained the stage of lover, and after the stage of lover, the next stage from the poems, then a soldier full of strange oath and bearded like the spard, jealous in honor, sudden and quick in quarrel, seeking the bubble reputation even in the cannon's mouth. The next stage is, that is the fourth stage of our life, is a soldier. You know that the soldier who is a very aggressive and short temper, in the same way in young age we are very aggressive and short tempered and foul mouthed. Now the stage soldier is compared with the pard. Pard means leopard. It arrives swiftly here, man seeks reputation. In this stage we are mad behind the name and fame. But you know, reputation or fame is just like a bubble. It is very short. It is just for temporary time. And so the poet mentioned here. Once again, the poet used the poetic device like simile because soldiers compare with part. Soldiers like the part. Now here poet says, and then the justice. In fair round belly with a good capon line, with eyes severe and beard of a formal cut, full of wise, saw and modern instances, and so he plays his part. Now in those lines, poet wants to say that what is the next role? That is the fifth one is justice. Justice when we are in middle aged. When man reach in a middle age, you know that he became the full matured. And when he is matured, he advises what is a wrong, what is a right. He also gives the remark so many things in his family life, family matter, and so many things. And that is why the poet says that, and then the justice in a fair round belly with good capon line. And what is the physical appearance of the middle-aged man? Now he has round belly with a good capon line, with eyes severe and bearded of formal cut, full of wise saws and the modern instances. And so he plays his part. One by one, different roles we have to play in our whole life. So justice is also one of the when we are in middle age. So middle-aged man role is justice. This next stage, the poet says in lines, the six-age ship into the lean and slippered pantaloon with the spectacles on nose and pouch on side. He is a youthful horse, well saved, a world too wide for his shrunk chang, and his big manly voice turning again toward the childish treble, pipes, and the whistle in his sound. See, in here the poet wants to say that the sixth stage is the pantaloon. The pantaloon, this word uses for an old man in 16th century. It is the next stage of human life. Now man's life, who is a foolish old man who wear tight trousers and slippers. In this stage, he becomes weak. He uses spectacles, which is on nose, and he keeps pouch with him. He wears warm horses also, and man's ankle has a shrunk. Now in this stage, his voice is not clear. It is turning toward the childish treble. Why? Due to loss of teeth. Now the poet says here, once again he used a poetic devices in this stanza, the shrunk chang. Repetition of yes consonantal sound, shrunk chang. That is the example of alliteration. And last stage, the poet says in the lines, the last scene of all that ends this strange eventful history is a second childness and mere oblivion. Sang teeth, sang eyes, sang taste, sans everything. The seventh stage, that is old age. That is the last scene of our life. when man becomes very old and weak, and at this stage he lost his teeth, eyesight, taste and everything. His condition become very miserable. In this stage he feels that life is nothing except sheer loss for man, though he may boast of the success and achievement. Poet call this stage is just like a second childishness, and at this stage we also lost our memories, and so the poet says that it is the stage of forgetfulness. So in this way the poet explains 7 stages of human being in this monologue, which is uttered by one of the character in As You Like It. Now various stages of human life, and shows how roles we have to play in the whole of life, and this life is just like a drama start, and after all there is the end. In the same way we take the birth, and lastly death is confirmed. And so in the first 4 lines the poet says that there is the exist and there is the entrances. According to Indian culture, you know that there are the 4 ashrams: Brahmacharya ashram, Grihasthashram, Vanaprasthashram and Sannyasashram. Here also the same situation is going to explain by the some of our philosopher, and how the life is there. And each stage we have to play the particular role. In the same way the poet explains here, and that is the philosophy of life, and that is the reality of life. Now the whole monologue is showing the depressing tone. So in this way, with the poetic devices, poet like Shakespeare explain how the man's journey of life. So such figure of speech like metaphor, simile, assonance, alliteration, and lastly the last line is the example of anaphora. Anaphora, the first word is repeated continuously in such a line. Now see, sans teeth, sans eyes, sans taste, sans everything. The word sans is repeated again and again, and that is the example of anaphora. In this way, I think you understand this poem, how the 7 stages of human being are going to explain in such a poem. Thank you very much. शिव बघ बरं झालं का?